Hi, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be talking about depression, and this is something that is really important. I want to start with the story of one of my friends. Around 10 years ago, I was working with young people, and what happened is I had to go for a field trip. And when I went to this field trip, I learned that this young person, a friend of mine, actually killed himself. And it broke my heart. It really shadowed everything that I have in my mind and everything that I felt at that time. So what I did is I actually went and I came back and I started talking and learning about what depression means. And I learned that sometimes depression is an illness, is a problem that you have. It's like when you have a flu, you know, it's not like change your attitude, they start thinking differently and boom, depression is gone. It is important for you to understand that once you have this type of depression, the most important thing is to look for help, to speak up. Now, what is the difference between I am depressed or I suffer of depression? I am depressed, everybody gets depressed. I mean, you break up with your girlfriend, you have bad grades, and you get depressed. And that is normal, but that depression actually goes away. Now, the problem is when you are depressed all the time, that is when it's an illness, when it's a problem. And then for that, you need to look for help. Many people, when they are in depression, they don't understand, they think that taking their life away will help them. But the question that you may want to ask yourself is, do I want to stop living? Do I want to die? Or do I want to stop having this feeling of depression? And that is really important, because once you understand that it's not that you want to die, you actually can do something about it. You can actually start looking for help. So depression is being said sometimes like this big cloud that is around you. Like right now, it's really foggy. And we are purposely filming today because of that. We want to understand that sometimes you feel like everything is just foggy in your life. Now, how can you work with these type of issues of depression? Number one is acknowledge. You need to acknowledge that you have an issue, that you have a problem, that you are sick in a way. And what you need to do is, once you acknowledge, it's easier to do anything else. For example, the next step is confront. Now, how can you confront that? Talk about it. Look for help. Make sure that you find a way to do something to improve your life. If you have with depression when you're 20 years old, and the life expectancy of the people is 80 years, imagine you have 60 years more to deal with this thing. So if you learn how to deal with it, if you learn how to cope with this, it will be easier. All of us have issues, and all of us need to learn how to cope with some other many things. Now, the next step about confronting is create a healthy routine. You know, like wake up at the same time, go to sleep at the same time, eat, do exercise. That is really important, because once you create this routine, your body is start getting used to those type of things. The third one is get to know yourself. Make sure that you know who you are. Make sure that you understand how you are wired, how you react. And this is important for everybody, including myself. I have learned how I am and how I react in different things. So it's a challenge for you, and it's a challenge for all of us. Get to know who you are. And the third one is just let go. Don't stress upon it. This is something that you have to live with, and this is something that you will be able to live with, and you will learn how to manage this type of things. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you look for help if you understand that you are suffering for depression, and keep watching us. Next week we are going to talk about self-control, and that is going to be really cool, because I have a lot of things to talk about self-control and how that is going to help you to improve your life and to be successful in life. See you soon.